Hey guys, so this is my second attempt at a makeup tutorial, and if it goes successfully, I'll post it. First gonna take the Pond's Nourishing Cream Moisturizer. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Primer. Okay, so now I'm going to do my brows quickly off camera, but I want to show y'all what I'm doing it with. I'm going to use the ABH Dip Brow with this really cute e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo Brush. Marissa Ortega gave me like a whole bunch of e.l.f. brushes because she knows I love e.l.f. And so yeah, I'm just doing them off camera. Okay, I did my brows very horribly off camera, and now I'm going to use this eyebrow gel from e.l.f. I always use my NYX one, but I wanted to try this one out, so. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Wet n Wild BB Cream in the shade Light Medium. I'm gonna just take a random sponge and just kind of dab the rest in this around my eyes. I'm gonna take my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Custard. Okay, I'm gonna take it on this Flawless Concealer brush by e.l.f. And I'm just gonna draw it on. I'm not going to buff it out with this. I'm gonna use my Beauty Blender. Now I'm just gonna lighten it up with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the lightest shade Porcelain. Okay, now I'm going to take a wet Beauty Blender and just buff in everything. Now I'm just going to quickly set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder on an Eco Tools brush. Now I'm going to wipe off the powder that's not under my eyes, so like this. And I'm going to leave the powder that is under my eyes for a few more seconds, or minutes I guess. I'm going to just darken my brows a little bit using the ABH powder. I'm going to conceal under my brows using this e.l.f. eyeliner brush and my NARS concealer. I never skip this step just because I always want to make my brows as even as possible. I'm gonna just blend it out with this Flawless Concealer brush. And honestly, this is like my favorite, one of my favorite brushes. Okay, so I'm just going to also apply a little bit of concealer with the Flawless Concealer brush onto my eyelids as an eyeshadow base, and I'm just doing a very light layer and I'm buffing it out with the Flawless Concealer brush. Now I'm going to take Skinny Latte from the Too Faced Eggnog Latte palette. It was like a little trio that was out last year. And I'm going to take it on this e.l.f. blending brush. And I'm just putting it in the crease. Now I'm gonna wipe off the bake real quick just because it was bothering me. Take Faith and Lockout from the Naked Basics palette on the same blending brush, and I'm gonna just take a mixture of the two and put that in the outer V. Now I'm going to take Flower Child from the Tartelette in Bloom palette on a flat brush and just put that in the inner part of my eye like that. And that is it for the eye look. I wanted something natural for this natural look, obviously. Okay. Now I'll take a little bit more of the Laura Mercier powder on my big IT Cosmetics fluffy brush. And I'm just applying that everywhere to kind of make a nice base so my contour won't be too harsh, you know, so it can blend. Now I'm going to take the Tarte blush in Party on this e.l.f. blush brush. Shout out to Marissa. I'm gonna just do the mascara now, and I'm gonna just curl my lashes and then apply a few coats of this one mascara. Okay, now that my lashes are curled, I'm gonna use the Sephora Lashcraft Length and Volume mascara just on the top coat, or on the top lashes. Now for the second coat on the top and the only coat on the bottom, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Now that I finished my mascara, I'm going to take the Hoola Benefit Bronzer on this big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to bronze up my cheekbones, my forehead, my chin, just everything that needs to be bronzed. Now that I'm done with the bronzer, I'm going to take, as always, the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit on a little e.l.f. brush. I have two of the same e.l.f. blush brushes, and these are the only ones I use for my contour. Now, I'm going to take Medium Mocha, which is the lighter of the two contouring shades, and I'm just going to start. Okay, so I'm also going to, I don't know why I closed it. I'm also going to take the darker one, Deep Mocha, very light. I always do a little too harsh of a contour, so I normally take this this Ulta powder brush and just kind of buff it out and blend it. Okay. Now, to lighten up everything, I'm going to take the, what the hell? I'm going to take Cocoa Butter, which is the kind of the yellowish shade in the palette, and I'm just going to lighten it up. Okay, now that I kind of blended out my contour, kind of made it look a little better because I was looking rough for a few seconds. Now that I finished that, I'm going to highlight, using the Lorac highlighter in the shade Starlight. So pretty. Wow. On this e.l.f. highlighting brush that Marissa gave me. My girl. I have to highlight my brow bone, as always, using the same highlighter on this little e.l.f. lip defining brush. I always clean my lips afterwards, so I'm just gonna take this Q-tip and lick it and just kind of clean and kind of take off the foundation from my lips. Now, since I've cleaned off my lips, I'm gonna take the Lush lip scrub and just kind of get off all the dead skin, I guess. Make my lips soft. So there's a lot of different options I sometimes use for school. Normally I just use the chapstick from Palmer's, but if I'm feeling a little extra, I'll do a little dot of this beautiful Milani lipstick, but this is the shade Naturally Chic. And then I love these little e.l.f. like lip balm tints, whatever. They add a little bit of color, which is great. Today though, I'm just gonna use the Vaseline Rosy Lips Lip Therapy. And I'm just gonna use my finger and I'm gonna scoop a little bit out. I always have one with me, like in my backpack, no matter what. Okay, and to set my makeup, I use two sprays. The Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, the pink one. Everyone knows this one. I'm just going to spray it real quick. And for extra insurance, I use the All Nighter Spray from Urban Decay. If, like, for some reason, like, you can't afford it, which is fine, I do recommend getting the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. It's good too, but I don't know. I just like this one because it doesn't spray as harsh as the e.l.f. one. So this is the final look. Something really like simple yet pretty. And this is like an everyday kind of look if you have like an extra like 20-30 minutes maybe. It doesn't take that long. I always just take extra long because I be jamming. So just depends on how much time you have in the morning and how willing you are to put on a face. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Watch again if I ever post again.